Breaking. This entertainment mogul got his conviction overturned. Now let's get to it.
Hey, breaking news. The New York Appeals Court overturns Harvey Weinstein's 2020 resolution from the landmark Me Too trial. It's written by Michael Sisek with the AP. New York's highest court on Thursday overturned Harvey Weinstein's 2020 resolution, finding the judge at the landmark Me Too trial prejudiced the ex-movie mogul with improper rulings, including a decision to let women testify about allegations that were not part of the case.
Hey everyone, welcome to the mix. Like, share, subscribe per usual. For those who are new to my channel, I pre-record most of my videos. I need for you guys to listen to this video. Yes, listen to it from beginning to end. I won't keep you all long. Head on over to the community section, you guys. I always have posts going on, so vote. You can hit that cash app. Yes, information can be found in the description section of this post. I have the zelle, I have the cash app. Thank you very much in advance. All donations go toward content enhancement creation. Okay, you guys, let's jump right into the topic. Hey everyone, welcome into the mix. Like, share, subscribe. It's free to like, it's free to share, it is free to subscribe. As you can see, what this video is going to be about. Yes, Harvey Weinstein. Okay, so Harvey Weinstein recently scored a win in court. Let me share this clip, you guys, and some excerpts of this article I came across, and then I'll return with more of my reaction and commentary and opinion. But before I do that, let me just be clear. I did not follow that case at all, and it is believed to be the prosecutors and the judge allegedly erred or hence got it wrong or got something wrong during the prosecution or during the trial. So check out some of my legal related videos, you guys, in the clips in the description section of this post. I do have a legal background, as I stated before, in this channel from accredited college program, but I am not an attorney. I do not practice law. If you check out some of my legal content, I'm pretty much been saying the same thing about from prosecutors and judges and all that, getting it right, coloring inside the line, and not violating someone's constitutional rights and interpreting the law correctly, etc., etc. That way, the case won't be set up for an appeal. And when it's set up for an appeal, is what could potentially happen is that case being overturned from the lower courts, and that person could potentially get out of prison, jail, whatever, etc., etc. So, you have to exercise constitutional rights for everyone. They have to have a fair trial, basically, if that makes sense. So let me go ahead and share this clip, excerpts of this article, and then I'll come on back.
Highest court today overturning Harvey Weinstein's 2020 conviction, finding the judge at the landmark #MeToo trial prejudiced the ex-movie mogul with egregious improper rulings, including a decision to let women testify about allegations that were not a part of the case. Quote from them, it says, "We conclude that the trial court erroneously admitted testimony of uncharged, alleged prior sex against persons other than the complainants of the underlying crimes," end quote. That court decision coming down 4-3. The court's majority saying, quote, "It is an abuse of judicial discretion to permit untested allegations of nothing more than bad behavior that destroys a defendant's character, but sheds no light on their credibility as related to the criminal charges lodged against them," end quote. In a stinging dissent, Judge Madeline Singas wrote that the majority was whitewashing the facts to conform to a he said, she said narrative, and said the Court of Appeals was continuing a, quote, "disturbing trend of overturning juries' guilty verdicts in cases involving..."
Okay, you guys. According to USAtoday.com, Harvey Weinstein hospitalized after the 2020 R conviction overturned by appeals court. And this was posted on the 27th of April. Embattled Hollywood producer Harvey Weinstein has been hospitalized after his 2020 R conviction was overturned early this week. Weinstein is currently in custody at Bellevue Hospital in New York City. On Saturday, Patrick Rocchio, a rep for the New York City Department of Corrections, told USA Today. Weinstein's attorney, Arthur Adela, confirmed to TMZ and the Associated Press on Saturday that his client is now receiving care at Bellevue Hospital in New York City after examinations took place at city jails. Adelia told the outlets that Weinstein's health is a train wreck. Wow. Okay. Harvey Weinstein, 2020 R conviction overturned on Thursday. A New York appeals court overturned Weinstein's 2020 conviction after court found that the judge for the 2020 trial handed down improper rulings. So let me pause right here. And if I'm interpreting this correctly, that means the judge erred in that particular trial, meaning the judge allowed ABCD to happen, evidence, something, etc., when when in cases like this or whatever type of case, civil, criminal, if judges allow certain things to happen and they are not interpreting the law correctly, which again, I said before, interpretation can kind of be a bit vague and sketchy from person to person. But if it's found that, and that's why they have checks and balances in the United States justice system. You have the higher courts that looks at, so they're bosses. The higher courts is the bosses of the lower courts, the trial courts. Once the convicted criminal appeals his situation, it goes to the higher courts. You guys tired. It goes to higher courts, and they find that the lower courts error in some way, shape, or form, the judge, the jury instructions, whatever it could be, it could possibly be overturned. So that's what sounds like happened allegedly in this situation. So the case, which added momentum to the Me Too movement and spurred a reckoning in the entertainment industry and media, was part of a wave of allegations against the 72-year-old movie mogul. Here, the article further cites a weeks-long 2020 trial resulted in Weinstein's bar conviction, and a judge then sentenced him to 23 years in prison at this time. And Thursday's 4-3 decision, the New York court ordered a new trial for Weinstein, who will continue serving a 16-year prison sentence stemming from a 2022 California conviction of R. So he's not going to be released, although the New York conviction was overturned, because he got convicted in California as well on some other charges. So the article further cites, "We will do everything in our power to retry this case and remain steadfast in our commitment to survivors of SA." Emily Tuttle, a spokesperson for the Manhattan District Attorney Alvin Bragg, told Reuters in an email. Let me pause right here. So this is very important because, the district attorney chooses to prosecute. So in this instance, the district attorney could choose not to prosecute, not to move forward. But according to the spokesperson, the district attorney, the DA of New York, will try this case again. So that's interesting. And keep in mind, taxpayers are paying for this. Anytime the state, federal charges, the government brings cases before the court, taxpayers are paying for this. If you didn't know, now you know. You can Google that. That's a simple Google search. Okay, the article further cites a series of reports in 2017 detailed allegations from dozens of women of R and SA at the hands of Weinstein. The reports prompted dozens more to break their silence with allegations against similarly powerful men in Hollywood and beyond. Weinstein has repeatedly maintained his innocence and denied all allegations, non-consensual S. So basically, Weinstein is stating that off of this, and this is me in my own interpretation, my opinion. What this is saying is that he said it was consensual. It wasn't like it was non-consensual. This is what I'm getting from this. So, okay, you guys. So, what are your thoughts? It seems like the law, and the legal system, in my opinion, works properly for some people. Yeah, and not others. If you get my point. For those who know what I'm talking about, Did you all see? Did you see I did some content on that particular rock star, I think from Aerosmith, and his civil SA case was dismissed due to an alleged technical legal error from the filings, and I just side-eyed that. So basically, and I'll drop the link in the description section of this post, if my memory serves me correctly, the person who brought the claims against him, the alleged victim, basically her attorneys erred in their filings. So I'm just like, what? I'll drop the link in the description section. So it was tossed out by a judge, basically. But like I said, don't quote me on that. But I think that's what was the case. I also did a random live on Friday, you guys, about the disappointing decision from the Illinois Appellate Court on Mr. Robert Kelly. Yeah, free to go, free R. Kelly. Yeah, I said it. I'm saying it. I say it all the time here on live. But check out my random live discussion, you guys, on that. I'll drop the link in the description section of this post, you guys. This could be anyone. And no, I'm not excusing any wrongdoing. But the Constitution and procedural law should be applied to everyone ethically and fairly. That's just, in my opinion, period. Right, wrong, or indifferent. They say justice is blind, but is it? Is it really blind? So drop some comments, you guys, in the chat. Do you agree with the New York Appeals Court in the Harvey Weinstein case? Do you think the injustice system? Oh my gosh, shout out to Dr. Umar Johnson for that phrase. Do you think the injustice system, it works fairly and justly for some and not others? Do you think do you? Let me know your thoughts, you guys, down in the chat. I will run some polls in the community section on this topic and other topics. You can head on over there, vote. Everyone, please, if you are going to participate in the voting process this year, especially the federal election, start your research now. Vote intentional. And this is just me just giving some suggestions and recommendations. Take it and receive it however you want to. It's up to you, your own interpretation and opinion. But vote intentional in terms of what works for you, your household, your coins, ching ching, your money, your income, your taxes, your security, your retirement, your education for your kids, border control, inflation, housing, groceries, and more. Even the future of from generations to come, technology. What do you think that should look like? All of that. Think about it. Also, ask yourself if you are truly thriving financially and health wise under the current administration. Just think about it from a state perspective, locally and federally. Think about it. Are you thriving? Are you thriving at your highest capacity as far as beneficial wise to yourself, to your health, your finance, your savings, your retirement, your investments? Are you thriving in those areas? Take a step back and think. Are you? Are you? Conduct your own due diligence and vote with purpose. I encourage you all, I implore you all, vote with purpose in this upcoming election. If you decide to participate, because you do have a choice. You do have a choice. You can sit it out. You can skip some sections. You can also, vote. So, but let me know your thoughts, you guys, down in chat. Thank you guys for your continued support. Like, share, subscribe, and I will talk to you guys soon. Bye.